You're listening to a podcast on the Geeky Dad Podcast Network.
It's our big end of the year episode, our season finale.
Yes. Just like last year. And the year before that.
Yeah. And I'm the Geeky Dad, and these are my co-hosts.
Ariana. And Rayon.
And Raiden.
And we're the Multiverse Kids.
And we also have a special guest.
Hello, everybody. This is the Geeky Mom, aka the Geeky Wife.
Yes. And we also have another special guest. We actually have the winner of our contest. Remember in the beginning of the season, we did a little contest to see who could figure out the big...
superhero that says the thing.
Yes. The clues.
The geek off?
Yes. And we had a fellow podcaster who won. His name is Ken, and he has a podcast called the MrGentleman Lifestyle Podcast, and he's on our show, and he's going to talk about his top movies and TV shows of the year as well. So stay tuned for that later on in the show. But right now, we're going to do our top 10. So... we're gonna go, let's see. Now, Rayon and Ariana and the Geeky Mom have been toiling away with their list.
I was writing, deleting.
Yeah, it was like they were doing, again, mathematical
Essay of stuff.
equations and writing an essay.
Even mathematical equations aren't.
You should see like these like scrabbles. They're crossing out things. They're putting things on, adding and subtracting. Page. My gosh!
Multiplication,
it's
division.
3 pages worth of stuff. Wow. Okay.
Hey, it's all of our hard work. Okay.
Okay.
It shows how dedicated we are
to the show.
Okay. So we're gonna go.
By the way, it's not me.
We're gonna go with the prettiest to make the list, and that's Mom. Go, Mom.
Aw, thank you.
Go. Make your
Movies first.
What do you want to go? You want to go? You can do anything you want. You can go from the word, like from 10 to 1, or from 1 to 10.
We usually go from 10 to 1.
My best movies. Number 1, of course.
You're gonna go with number 1 first?
Of course.
Okay. What is it?
Let's start from the bottom.
Go ahead.
Okay. I'll put number 10, Blue Beetle.
Okay.
And number 9, Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay. All right.
Number 8, Totally Killer. I mean, it's a movie we saw recently, but I really liked it.
Mm-hmm.
Garden of the Galaxy.
Now, that's
number
the movie
7.
you guys cannot see, though. Totally Killer.
Yes.
Yes.
Some of the stuff is adult.
Yes,
And
some of these things are more adult-centric.
Yes. Number 6 is Mario. Number 5 is Elemental. Number 4, Extraction 2. Number 3, Spider-Verse. Number 2, Mission Impossible 7.
Uh-huh.
And number 1. It's time for number 1 is Mr. John Wick.
Now, I'm surprised you picked John Wick, because I thought you were going to go with Mission Impossible.
No, I liked John Wick better, especially the scene. I felt so bad for him. The dude kept on falling.
I like John Wick as well. I wouldn't put it so high. I didn't really like the ending.
I guess, but it's one of my favorite.
It's okay.
Yeah. I know why you picked what you picked, but I guess I don't get all those in jokes, but I do respect your list too.
Okay, I didn't even give my list, so you're not supposed to even know my list. Did you peek at my list?
I know what's going on inside your head. It's 3
great.
little monkeys playing banjo.
So we're gonna go with the second most prettiest person, Rayon.
Wow. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
if you could read Ryan's list, that would be.
Well, I mean, he's gonna read his own list.
So we're just doing movies first, and
Yes,
then we're gonna
yes.
go back around,
Yes, go ahead.
and then put back around for the worst, right?
Go with 10, because Mama starts with 10. Go.
Transformers Vaden's favorite.
No, you're going with yours.
Indiana Jones,
Wait, what number is that?
9.
That's 9?
Shazam 2 favorite gods,
Okay.
8.
Yeah?
Merry Little Batman 7.
Mm-hmm.
6 Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
Uh-huh.
5 Spider-Verse.
Oh, wow. 5.
So low.
So low?
sad.
Okay.
4 Mission Impossible 7.
Wow.
3 Mutant Mayhem.
Mm-hmm.
2 Blue Beetle.
Okay.
One of my favorites. And 1 the best. Mario.
Did you just say Wario?
Mario.
Mario. You mean Super Mario Brothers.
Mario.
Okay. Not a bad list for a little kid, okay? So what does the baby say? What is your list, baby?
Transformers more than meets the eyes.
Okay, what else? Let's see.
Movie.
Paw Patrol movie, of course, yes,
Okay,
yes.
then.
Monkey Mayhem.
Not Monkey Mayhem.
Mutant Mayhem.
Mutant Mayhem.
Merry Batman.
Yeah?
Wow. And then, last one. Baby Shark.
Baby Shark movie.
Oh, yes, Baby Shark. Okay.
Oh, that's good. I like
That's
it.
very good for a baby list, yes.
Yes.
So, the next prettiest person would be me.
Wow.
No, we'll go with Ariana. I mean,
you.
she's okay looking.
Oh, wow. You're going to say that to your own daughter. Okay.
Okay. Go
Number
ahead.
10 is Dungeons and Dragons.
Uh-huh.
Number 9 is Transformers.
Ah,
Number 8 is Barbie.
okay.
Number 7 is Blue Beetle.
All right.
Number 6 is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
Uh-huh.
Number 5 is Elemental.
Right.
Number 4 is Mutant Mayhem.
Okay.
Number 3 is the Mario Bros. Movie.
Uh-huh.
Number 2 is Across the Spider-Verse.
Uh-huh.
Number 1 is Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1.
Ah.
Wow. I kind of transform her into liking Ethan Hunt.
Yes, well, yeah. I mean, it's okay. It's an okay list. A little mid, but, you know.
No, she is entitled to her opinion.
Exactly, like you always say.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with my list, and I have to revise my list a little bit here now.
Oh, great.
Okay. A lot of my stuff it's a little bit adult. Okay?
Yes.
Okay? A little bit adult. Okay, so I'm gonna go with number 10. And that is going to be Mutant Mayhem Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Number 9 would be Creed 3. You guys did not see this.
Yes.
Okay. Number 8, I'm going to put Extraction number 2.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Number 7 on my list is going to be Super Mario Brothers.
Okay.
Yeah. Super Mario Brothers.
I thought you have your list already. Why?
I changed it. I changed it up.
Uh-huh.
I changed it. I can do that if I want to.
Uh-huh.
Okay?
I'm sure.
We can't.
What number did I just do just now?
Number 9.
No, I did number
Number
7. Now
7.
I'm up to number 6 now. Number 6, I'm gonna go with Guardians of the Galaxy.
Okay.
Okay. I think I put mine 0 also.
Yeah, number 6. Number 5, I'm gonna go with Elemental.
Yes.
Yeah, same.
That's a good one.
Okay, Elemental. Number 4, I'm gonna go with the Super Mario Brothers.
Wait,
Again?
what?
No, did I say that?
Yes.
No. I mean totally killer.
Okay.
That was a good movie. It's better than Scream.
Yes, definitely.
Out of all the slasher movies that came out this year, at least that did something different, you know? Let's see.
You liked it because it has time traveling.
No. I like slasher movies. You know. I'm gonna go with the next one on my list, Mission Impossible.
Wait, which one's this? 3? Okay.
Number 2 is probably Spider-Verse for him.
Spider-Verse.
1.
Let's look for number 1. Dun, 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 dun,
Tetris.
Dun, dun.
I put the Tetris movie
What?
as number 1.
Don't know what
You
that
guys
is.
didn't see it. It was a good movie. Your dad likes it more than me because
But
it has...
this is your favorite game.
I know, but he understands the movie better than me.
Yes. I like that movie because they actually made a good movie out of Tetris,
Yes.
out of all things.
Yeah, Tetris is weird.
Like how... And
They
that
actually
was...
talk about the origin. Like
You
how-
can't watch that movie, though. It's a little R-rated, but...
How did the movie came along? Like, how did the...
It was
idea-
like... It involved spies. It involved, like, action. There was a
Yes.
car chase in that movie.
Yes. And then getting out of the country.
It's drama. A lot of things going on in that
Russia,
movie.
right?
Yeah.
Good one.
Now, you're probably wondering why I left out John Wick.
Yeah.
It's very, very close. It could have been in the top 10 for me,
Probably
but
like 11.
it just didn't have a story.
I mean, I
Didn't
guess
really have a plot.
I liked it. I'm sorry.
I didn't like the ending. I only like the action.
Okay.
The action is good. The action is probably the best action movie of the year. I would say it's
I like the action.
it's probably the best action movie of the year. But in
Probably.
terms of suspense, I liked Mission Impossible better
Yeah.
because it had a more variety of action. Because Mission Impossible, you have like stunts, you have car chase.
You like stunts and car chases, but honestly, if I'm talking about Mission Impossible, I know it's my number in my list too. But
And then Extraction had everything in it.
I get
Also.
it. But to me, Mission Impossible, they hyped up that movie for one scene, and the scene was over just like that.
Right.
With the
But I like action movie, but I like John Wick better. So I'm entitled to my opinion.
Right.
Yes, like you always say.
I put TMNT very low because, I thought it was a little bit too chaotic in terms of everything going on in that movie. I didn't really like the art style too much because a lot of times things look really ugly.
They should like Spider-Verse.
I did not.
Spider-Verse was off the top.
Spider-Verse
Don't even.
was the best.
was in my top 5, but Spider-Verse was way better
Definitely.
than Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And
You know,
I gotta
what's even worse?
say, the thing that made that movie so low for me was April. April was the worst in that movie.
Not even the mutants becoming good.
Not even the mutants. I didn't even care about that.
Bebop, Rocksteady, good.
I don't care. They sometimes turn good. Whatever.
Yes, sometimes yes.
But yeah, I didn't.
That bee monster had horses.
Yeah, the bee monster was gross. That was just a gross thing.
And why do you have this?
That movie was a lot of ugly stuff to look at.
I actually like that.
Like
giant,
April throwing up.
I like that giant.
That's not normal. Throwing up like that. That's not normal.
Whatever. It was
like
just
that
like
guy.
very unappealing for my eyes. It's a nice experiment that they tried. You know,
ready
they
for a
tried
show.
they tried something different. You
Get
know,
ready for a show of it.
but yeah, nice attempt. So, what about your mid list?
You
have a
have to
mid
go
list?
back to the beginning.
She doesn't
I
even.
didn't even make
Dungeons and Dragons were very close too. I could have had that in my top 10, but
I have so many. In
there
my
was so many movies this year, I just couldn't fit into that. Definitely in my mid list was Shazam Part 2.
Oh, you could. I could second that. Like,
Yeah.
But what is the?
That could have been so much better.
Okay.
I did not like that movie. I'm sorry. Like,
It could have been so much better.
It lacked so many components. Like, it was like
The
one
villains
song.
were like generic.
Yes.
Yes.
The only good thing I liked was seeing Wonder Woman for like 5 seconds.
Yeah, at the end.
And she didn't do nothing,
Yeah, true.
you know?
Yes.
It's like they didn't even try.
Nope.
Yeah, and if you listen to our episode on that, it would have been better if you had Black Adam.
Indy's in my mid list.
Oh,
Yes.
Indiana Jones was definitely mid. That whole movie was mid.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely mid.
Except for
Also-
Rayon.
No, and Ghosted, mid list.
Ghosted was very much mid.
Evil, what is it? Dead.
Evil Dead Rise.
Yes,
It was okay.
it was mid list.
It needed it needed more Ash.
Yes,
It needed some
sorry.
Ash.
I was waiting for that. Like I understand all that innuendo and everything that's talking about like that deadite and everything, but come on, you cannot.
I was waiting for him to just break open through the door
I was
of the
waiting-
apartment building
Yes, and come save them at the end, right when
Yeah.
the elevator was like.
and
like,
try to hit on the girls.
Come on, I was waiting on him, but it didn't happen.
Yeah, definitely not. And then Scream.
Oh God, it was.
It was better than the last one, I thought.
But I still, it felt like it's the same generic thing they're doing. Over
At least
and
they
over.
changed the setting. They made it into New York. That's
I
different.
guess so.
But the killer
Yeah.
reveal on that was.
Yes. What are
I didn't see that coming. By the way.
No. And then we have more on our
Now.
mid list.
The
Fast X.
Fast X was the definition of mid, right?
Oh my
Ariana?
god, that was like number 2 on mid.
That's
Yeah.
on mid for everybody, I think.
Yes.
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 His car his wheels turned hot and he turned hot wheels.
Yes, it was like a Hot Wheels movie.
Yes.
And then The Flash.
Yes.
Oh, my.
that's
I had such high hopes for that movie.
same.
Boom.
You know what I don't like? Them killing off Supergirl and Batman like 1,000 times.
The best part of Flash was when he's saving the babies. Like that hospital. Like the
Yeah.
Yeah,
first-
but it looks so fake.
Yeah, that was the best scene for me, but everything else was bad for
Yeah,
me
they
in
were
that movie.
so cute.
I like seeing Michael Keaton back as Batman. That's
Yeah.
about it.
But they killed him off.
He was
and
the
that
best
was bad.
Batman in the movie. He did the coolest things in the movie.
Yes,
Okay,
and he got
Meg
killed
too?
off 1,000 times.
Meg 2, mid list.
That's
Yes.
my number 1.
That was like Meg 2 is like less than mid.
Yes.
It was like bad.
That's why I put it on number 1 in the
They
mid.
hyped up the movie all about that shark, Megalodon.
It was barely in the movie.
It was barely in the
Yes.
movie, exactly. And all he's doing is like running around with a harpoon.
I
Like,
thought it was gonna be a big monster movie because in the trailer they show him fighting the
the
Meg is fighting a kraken, and then you see a dinosaur, and
yeah, none of that happened.
Yeah.
I mean, it did happen, but
it was mostly a martial arts movie. You don't think you're gonna watch a movie called Megan? You're gonna see mostly like people fighting
yeah.
and doing action.
Yeah, and then
what was
the
that?
girl was like so bad. Every time she was told to do something, she did completely opposite.
Right.
Every
And,
single girl and everything now.
Do you remember the
You
movie?
know, Renfield was surprising though.
It wasn't bad, but it wasn't best either to me.
I was surprised at how much they went there in terms of
I know.
the grossliness,
Yes.
but yeah.
yes, also
It definitely could have been better, but it was surprisingly better than I thought it was going to be.
well, now the kids don't know this. Ghosted in our mid list for the grown-ups.
I like
Yeah.
that T-Rex.
Yes, you like T-Rex. Barbie, in my opinion, is definition of mid for me.
I know where you're coming from. I do agree.
They hyped up that movie way too much.
Yes, but it
It
all
was like-
became like it's all about women power. I mean, I felt like
I want to go in when I see a Barbie movie. I want to see a movie that's fun and a little bit funny.
yeah.
I don't want to go in to be talked down to and being preached about these
Yes.
issues.
Yeah, I want to watch a movie just for fun, not to, think too much. I'm sorry. Plane
Plane was fun, but it was
very plain too.
it was like an 80s movie.
yeah,
Yeah.
one action and that's it.
What else? You had D&D in your movie too, right? You didn't have D&D.
Did you guys like 65? You guys saw that with us.
That was mid.
I put that at the top of my mid list. Number
It was an okay idea.
Yeah, but
It could have been better.
I needed more. Yeah.
I mean, it's good to see Kylo Ren in a good role, like a hero role.
You actually watched
I cannot imagine him in a hero role.
Well, he was in that movie.
Let's talk about Hypnotic. Kids did not watch
That was horrible.
Mr. and me, we watched it, and as he said, like it had a good premises, but
What's up with
Ben-
Ben Affleck?
yeah.
He deserves to be doing better stuff.
Look it out.
Yeah. Cocaine Bear was funny.
Yes.
Could have been better too, but
Yeah.
yeah.
We also saw another one, Wrath of Becky.
Wrath of Becky was okay, but I felt
I
like
felt like they shouldn't have done any other movies. Like when they do another sequel, like
the kills weren't as good as the first movie.
because first one we were like very amazed and surprised by it, but second one we knew.
She's a little too old now.
Yes.
And now if they do the third one,
Oh no, please no.
she's gonna be an adult.
They should have just stopped already with 2.
Right.
You know.
And let's see, Five Nights at Freddy I did not like.
You hyped it up. I did
It
not
was-
like it.
It was very generic. Very
Yeah.
generic.
Heart of Stone, no.
Heart of Stone was
I mean, I
it's
expected
good.
more.
It's good for a TV movie, which it was.
Yeah, I expected more though from it.
It was
And
trying to be a female Mission Impossible, but failed. Because
miserably.
all of her stunts, you can tell like she's not doing it.
Yeah.
You know.
And the last movie we saw together was Family Plan.
Yeah, that's very.
It was good for a laugh. It was good
It's
to watch it
okay,
as a family.
But
No excitement there.
action was not that great,
Yeah.
and yeah, they missed out on. It could have been a lot more funnier.
Yeah.
Yeah, kids didn't do nothing.
And let's talk about
Did
another
the
epic
daughter?
fail.
Did the daughter do anything in that movie?
She did.
Yes, he did.
What did she do?
She did. She was taking care of the baby.
Wow!
I do that.
Wow!
And the
And-
baby didn't do nothing.
Baby didn't do nothing. I thought the
it did.
baby. I thought the baby was gonna kill a dude.
Technically, he did.
No,
The milk bottle.
not really.
Let's talk about another epic fail.
What?
Ant-Man.
Oh wow!
Oh,
I didn't even
did I
add
forget-
that.
Did I forget to add that?
I didn't even add that in my list.
I forgot that.
We by the way, we didn't see every movie this year. We did not see the Marvels.
Yeah.
We did
Sad.
not see
Aquaman.
Aquaman 2.
I'm gonna put the Marvels on my next year list though.
And the kids did not see the new Godzilla movie either.
Yeah.
So
-1.
yeah. So oh yeah, Haunted Mansion was a big disappointment.
I put it on 10 on mid.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's go with TV shows.
Yes.
Okay.
But we still. What about our mid list?
We just talked about the mids.
Yeah.
Yeah. What? You have another movie that wasn't mentioned?
I guess not.
Yes. We just.
A Miraculous movie, probably.
That doesn't even deserve to
Oh,
be there.
Dungeons and Dragons for your mid list?
Yes.
Yeah, that movie
I
was
put
good.
Naughty 9 on my
That
mid
was
list.
good for us, but
I put Naughty 9 on my mid list.
okay.
It could have been better, but
Yeah.
yeah. So, best TV shows.
Well, kids don't know, but for us,
For you.
for me, Gen V.
Okay.
Then I have the Continental.
Right. Number 2.
Then I have Loki.
Loki was good.
Number 3.
What If?
Number 4.
Ahsoka.
Also good.
Uh
Hijack.
huh. All right.
Poker Face.
Uh-huh.
Mando.
All right.
Good.
Silo.
Uh-huh.
Goosebumps.
Oh,
Yeah.
not a bad list. Not a bad list. Now,
Let's
who's
go
next?
with Daddy.
No.
No, let's
Yeah.
go with Rayon.
Okay.
Rayon, what is your list for TV shows? Let's see. Get your list here. Let's see.
1 or 10.
Go ahead.
Okay, 1.
Yeah.
Yes.
What If?
Good.
2. Lower Decks.
All right.
3. My Adventures with Superman.
Okay.
Okay.
4. Mandalorian.
All right.
5. Sonic Prime.
Okay.
Season 2. 6. Percy Jackson.
Okay.
7. Bad Batch.
All right.
8. Lego Dreams.
Okay.
9. Loki.
Okay.
10. Ahsoka.
Give
Oh
me
wow.
that. Give me
Okay.
I don't know mine.
You don't know yours?
Your favorite show is
Blaze, isn't it?
Mighty Puffs.
And Blaze.
Yeah.
Also Spidey.
Okay. Number 1 for me is Ahsoka.
All right.
Sonic Prime Season 2.
Right.
Number 3 is What If.
Uh-huh.
Number 4 is Superman. My Adventures with Superman.
Okay.
Then number 5 is Lower Decks.
Uh-huh.
Number 6 is Loki.
Uh-huh.
Number 7 is Bad Batch.
Uh-huh.
Number 8 is Goosebumps.
Right.
Number 9 is Santa Clauses.
Oh, okay.
And number 10 is Villains of Valley View.
Okay. All right.
Not bad.
Not bad. Now, my list, I'm gonna put Gen V.
I knew.
Mine.
Number 2 would be Invincible. Number 3 would be What If.
What If is good.
Then I'm gonna go with Lower Decks, and then I'm gonna go Loki. Okay? Then I'm gonna do Mandalorian.
Yeah,
Okay.
Mando kind of came short this year.
Yeah. Goosebumps comes after that. Superman. My Adventure with Superman was pretty good. I like that. And Ahsoka.
Wow.
Let's do Baby. Baby, what's your list?
You already said it.
No. Blaze.
And Spidey and Amazing Friends.
SpongeBob.
No.
He likes Phineas and Ferb.
You're watching all old shows.
Paw Patrol.
Okay. What else?
Spidey Amazing Friends.
Okay.
And Paw Patrol.
Oh,
already
okay.
said that.
All right. Okay. We get it.
Lollipops.
Yes.
Okay.
You said that.
All right. We'll be right back with our special guest. Hey Ariana, have you ever read the news on the internet?
No, who has time for that?
Well, the Newsly app is an all-in-one audio super app for iOS and Android. It picks up web articles about the most trending topics on the web at any given moment and reads them to you in a natural human voice. For the first time, the entire web becomes listenable all in one place. Browse articles from topics you choose and start playing.
Stop scrolling and start listening.
That's right, Rayon. You can follow any topic as specific as you like, from sports to science to even, the Kardashians. Like, who cares about those guys, right? And you'll find the latest articles and they'll read them to you out loud. And, you know what? They even have podcasts as well. Explore trending podcasts from over 80 countries. Our podcast, the Geeky Dad podcast, is there too. I started using it as my default podcast app. They even have digital radio. So, download and use the Newsly app for free. And, go to www.newsly.me, or from the link in our description, you can use the promo code GeekyDad and you get 1 free month of premium subscription. What do you think, guys?
Cool! That's awesome!
Try the Newsly app. Okay, it's our big end of the year episode, and I got a special guest. I got Ken from the MrGentleman Lifestyle Podcast. Ken.
Yes, what's up, everybody? This is your boy Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman, the host of Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast, and 1/4 of the Premier Way Podcast. Thank you, Raphael, for having you on the Geeky Dad Podcast, man.
Yes, thank you. A couple of weeks ago, I was on his show, and you should check it out.
Yes, he was on Mr. Gentleman like that podcast. It was a dope conversation, a dope interview, and they actually made some history. So shout out to you, Raphael, for coming on the show, and I'm happy to be on your show too, man.
All right, so let's get down to the nitty-gritty of this episode. What were your favorite movies this year?
All right, so here's the thing. I watch a lot of movies, and I like a lot of shows, and I got a top 10. I wrote a top 10 for my
Go ahead.
Of movies. So number 10, I got Good Burger 2.
Oh, okay.
So
I haven't had a chance to see that yet, but I definitely want to check it out.
Yeah, I had this movie because, of course, when this movie came out, as a kid,
I saw the first one. Yeah.
Yeah, I was a big fan of the first one, and of course, I always was a fan of Keenan and Kel.
Yeah.
I talk about them on my show, so when
I remember them from All That.
Yes, all that as well. So when I found out part 2 coming out, I definitely gotta watch it, and I did watch it, and it's actually pretty good. Better than I expected.
Yeah.
When they do reboots sometimes on Nickelodeon reboots, they don't always come out good. Like perfect example was Zoe 101 that came out also this year, but it was not that great.
Right. And the thing is, they still look the same.
Yeah, yes, they really did. Yes, they really did. They really do look the same.
And
They
I
haven't
don't look the
aged too
same
much.
20 years later. I know you don't.
um, well, I kind of still look the same. I kind of I still look like I'm in my 20s. I'm really not. but but yeah, Good Burger 2 is actually pretty good. Yeah, y'all should definitely check it out. And they all come up with a part 3, so they already announced it is coming up with part 3. So yeah,
Oh, hopefully they don't take another like 20 years for the next one, right?
I agree. I agree.
Although that could be funny, them old and like in a wheelchair.
Yeah, for real, for real. So my number 9, I got Transformers: Rise of the Beast. That's my
Yeah.
number 9.
Okay.
Yeah, hey,
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed this Transformers. Cause the critics said it was one of the best. Do I feel it was one of the best? No, I wouldn't say the best, but it's pretty
It's
up there.
yeah,
It's up there.
it's a lot better than some of the other ones. Yeah.
Yes, yes. I still feel Bumblebee was the best one. I still feel
Mm-hmm.
Bumblebee was the best one.
Definitely.
But yeah,
Yeah.
Rise of the Beast was pretty good. The ending was interesting. I'm not gonna spoil it,
I
but the
hope
ending
I
was
hope
interesting.
I hope they continue with that.
I agree though.
Yeah.
I kinda want to see that too.
They should
So
have been doing that a long time ago.
yeah,
For
yeah,
real though.
yeah, yeah.
You know, what took them so long to do that?
Yeah, I wonder the same thing. So my number 8, I got this movie that also was a remake. They added this on Hulu. White Man Can't Jump.
Oh
It,
yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
I
it
kind of I avoided that movie because I thought in my mind no way would it ever be as good as the original.
yeah, I not gonna lie, I was trying to avoid it as well. I was like, I don't want to see this, but I'm curious. But shockingly, this was actually pretty good, pretty decent. I
Really?
mean,
How does it stack
yeah.
up to the original?
I mean, of course, it not stack up to the original,
Okay.
but as of this generation standards, it's actually pretty better than a lot of the reboots that's out. I can say that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And Jack Howell actually did a really good job. Shockingly enough, he did a really good job.
Mm.
So my number 7, I got Guardian of the Galaxy 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. I mean, always been a fan of the Galaxy.
Mm-hmm.
This one was pretty dark. I had to say this one was pretty
Yeah,
dark.
yeah. And out of all of the comic book movies that came out this year, that's probably one of the better ones.
Yeah, yeah. Even though I do got another comic book movie on my
Oh,
list,
I have a feeling I know what it is.
yeah. But I mean, Guardians of the Galaxy was pretty good. I mean, sadly, this was James Gunn's last one
Mm-hmm.
with Marvel, but I mean, he did his thing on this one, and a couple other people not gonna be in the franchise no more either. But this one was pretty good. It was pretty
Mm-hmm.
good. Number 6, I got Air. That was
Oh
Tom
yeah, that
Cruise.
was good. I like
That
that
was
one.
pretty good. Yeah, that was really
Mm-hmm.
good. Definitely have an all-star cast. I like that one thing I like about this movie, the all-star cast. Like,
Ben
you know,
Affleck
Ben
was
Affleck,
great
yeah,
in that movie.
yeah, Matt Damon, Chris
Yeah.
Tucker, Viola Davis. Yeah, this was an amazing cast
And
and
it's so
really
funny,
amazing.
like it's a movie that's basically about Michael Jordan and they
Yeah,
never
yeah.
show him.
That's true. That's true. That's really true. They really did. I feel like I think they did once. I think they did. I mean, I have to watch it
Maybe
again.
like
I think they did like
from the
once.
back.
Yeah. but the movie was really good. And like I said, the all-star cast was the reason why I really had this
Mm-hmm.
movie on my list. My number 5. We spoke about this on my show. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, Mutant Mayhem.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I said on my show, this is one of my top 3 favorite Ninja Turtle movies.
Mm-hmm.
This was a good one. So Ninja Turtles is number 4. Number 5. Number 4, I got Creed 3.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
on my list too.
yeah, Creed 3 definitely was a good one. One of the best Creed 3s. Mike B. Jordan, Jonathan Majors. We're not gonna get into the incident, but yeah, enough said about that. But the part
And
on like the
he
side, yeah,
started out his year really
really,
good. You know, he
yes,
had 2 big movies,
yes, yes, really,
and
yeah, really
then
good.
wow, it's amazing how a person's life can change in one year, right?
Yeah, I agree because he really had a lot of amazing roles. But a person like the size, he actually did a thing on this movie. We had to the talent
He
is
was
there.
good. He was
He was
good.
really good. Yeah, he was really good. So my number 3, which is shocking, which I was really shocked about this movie being really good, Barbie.
Really? Okay.
Barbie, yes,
Mm.
Barbie. Well, when I saw this movie, I didn't see this in the movie by the way, but when I saw this movie, I wasn't expecting nothing from it. But then when I saw it, I'm like, wow, this was way better than I expected. and then seeing the record when don't make it records, I was like, oh wow. Like, so yeah, Barbie is in my number 3. On number 2, I got Spider-Man Across the Multiverse, Across the
Oh,
Spideyverse.
okay.
Yeah. The movie was amazing. The graphics was amazing. Storyline was amazing. Of course, the cliffhanger was probably the most terrible part. So we gotta wait for a very long time for part 3 to come out.
Oh
But
man, it's gonna be a while.
yeah,
I
because
think
originally,
it's gonna be more than 2 years.
now, yeah, because originally it was supposed to come out next year, but then the
Yeah.
writer's strike happened, and then everything else. I was like, dang. But this movie was amazing, and yeah. And my number 1, I think it's pretty obvious. Super Mario Brothers.
Oh wow.
Super Mario Brothers. My number
You
1,
know,
yeah.
I'm surprised there's one that I don't know if you saw it or not,
Yeah.
but John Wick 3. I mean 4.
So here's the thing. I saw the first 2, but I never saw 3 or 4 yet. So I haven't watched the full series franchise yet. But I heard good things about John Wick 4 though. I heard really good things about John Wick 4.
Yeah.
But
That's on my list.
yeah, but Super Mario Brothers was really good. I was really shocked about Chris Pratt. I know he have a lot of backlash about him being Mario, but he,
Well, I don't know why people have something against Chris Pratt. I like him in everything.
yeah, he actually did really good.
Yeah.
I think the person that did terrible, in my opinion, was Seth Rogen.
I don't know. I think he was okay as Donkey Kong.
Yeah, but I think that was probably the only person for me. But other than that, everything was really good about the movie. I enjoy Super Mario Brothers, and yeah, that's my number 1.
Yeah. And what about you didn't see Mission Impossible, did you?
Nah, I didn't see Mission Impossible.
That was pretty good. I thought that was good. Now, I think have you seen the Tetris movie?
I forgot that was a movie. I heard that was a movie, but I did not see it yet.
Okay, if you like the movie Air and the movie Argo, have you seen that movie?
Argo, I don't think I did.
It's a Ben Affleck movie, but it's like it's like a spy movie meets like a real life documentary, but with Tetris. It's crazy.
Yeah, I forgot Tetris was a movie. I remember when I saw the trailer, I'm like, Tetris having a movie, but then I completely forgot about it.
Yeah, I thought it was a real good movie.
But Raphael, what you got on your list though for like movies for this year?
Well, that I'm gonna say for the show.
Okay, I got it.
But yeah, pretty much your list is pretty much what I have. I would say everything is there except for like I probably took out Barbie. I was kind of disappointed in that movie. I kind of fell asleep.
I mean, it was pretty shockingly good. I'm not gonna even gonna lie. But one honorable mention I did have on my list was Ant-Man. Even though
I was disappointed in that one.
It could have been better in my opinion. Jonathan Majors did good in that movie as well. Adam King and stuff like that. But
yeah,
I expected Ant-Man to be a little bit better. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah.
You know what was missing from that movie? Like the Ant-Man movies had like a comedy to it, and this one wasn't that funny.
I agree. Yeah, I agree. It was way too serious.
Yeah, and they spent too much time in the quantum realm.
Yeah.
I always said that they should have focused on Lewis and see like if he can try to get him out or something.
Yeah, that would have been a good one.
Yeah. So what about your TV shows?
Okay, so I'm not gonna lie. TV shows, I had an issue of making. I had an issue making TV shows, but I'm gonna try my best. So my number 10. This show had mixed reviews. I had mixed reviews on my opinion too, but until I actually started watching it more, it actually was pretty interesting. Gotham Knight. Gotham Knight. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When I first watched the show, it was
I couldn't. I avoided it just from the trailer alone. I avoided it.
Yeah, I tried to avoid it, but
and I kind of knew that it wasn't gonna get another season because the CW was basically dying off.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
They were killing all the superhero shows, so I know they
Yeah,
weren't gonna bring that back.
yeah.
So I was
I
like,
was just
why get invested?
yeah. That was my fault for getting invested, but I mean, I got interested in it. I'm like, okay, maybe this might could be something.
Right.
But when it did got canceled, I was surprised that it got canceled like at all. But
One thing
that's
I
a
didn't
really
understand,
better
why
than
did
I
why
think.
did they come up with a new like son for Batman? Why couldn't they use Damian?
Yeah, I agree. I didn't understand that part either. I guess that was supposed to be more of the feature, I guess, but
And
I
what is
didn't
up
understand that part either.
what is up with all these Batman shows without Batman?
I think that's more of like I guess WB
I don't know.
copyright reasons. I guess I don't know.
It
I've been
feels
wondering
like
that.
WB is run by a bunch of idiots because they can't get anything going right now.
Yeah, that's
They
yeah.
had a really bad year.
I agree. And you notice that I didn't have no DC movies
Yeah.
on my list or nothing like that.
The only thing in Flash I like was Michael Keaton. That's it.
Yeah, I heard. I mean, I avoided the Flash movie. I'm not even gonna lie. I avoided it.
Yeah.
But I did watch the show. I did watch the Flash
And that's
show.
another thing. They,
Yeah.
they missed out on a chance. They should have had Grant Gustin on that movie.
I agree. I agree. If
How
Grant
do you
was in
not do
movie,
that?
I agree. If Grant was in that movie, I would have definitely watched the Flash. I would have definitely watched the Flash.
What were they thinking? Seriously.
I don't know, but one thing though, I was upset about the show was the final episode of the show.
Oh yeah, I
And,
did not like that.
yeah. I mean, the final season was bad too.
I mean, Flash last couple of seasons have been bad.
But true, yeah. But I know final season was just rushed because they get only 13 episodes.
Yeah.
When they get Riverdale like 20, I feel like y'all could have gave Flash 20 episodes and y'all could
But
have.
you see, Riverdale is cheaper to make. They don't have special effects.
Yeah, true. That's true. That's true. But
Well, I did like Superman and Lois.
Oh yeah, me too. Yeah, I do too. Too bad that ended next season. So
Yeah.
yeah.
It's gonna be next year is gonna be very weird because for the last couple of years we've been spoiled. We have there's probably like 6 or 7 superhero shows on TV. There's like 100 superhero movies coming out, and now next year is gonna be barely anything.
That's true. For shows wise, that's I don't know.
Marvel only has one movie out next year.
Oh, you're right, and that's Deadpool 3, right?
Yeah, and the Sony movies. I don't know if those count, but
oh yeah, true, yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. That is the only movie next year for Marvel. Okay, yeah, you're right. You're right.
And DC has nothing. Only Joker, I think.
Oh yeah, that is true. Cause Jane Gunner's DC started 2025.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. You were definitely right. You're definitely right.
It's gonna be weird,
It's
gonna be the first year where superhero movies are not dominating at all.
Yeah, I agree. But my number 9 show I got, it was this show that came on ABC that came out early this year.
Mm-hmm.
Shockingly, this show got renewed for a second season.
Okay.
It was pretty decent. This show called Not Dead Yet. It's basically a girl who worked at something, and she sees dead people and she helped them out, solve problems and stuff like that. It was pretty interesting. It was on ABC. It's pretty interesting.
I didn't even know about this show.
Yeah, it came out, I believe, February of this year.
Oh wow.
And, okay. It ended like around, I think, like April, May. Shockingly, this show got a second season, so it will be back next year on February 7th. It's on Hulu now, so you want to watch the season 1 on Hulu. It's an interesting show.
I'll check it out. Yeah.
Next show I got for my number 8, I got this Cartoon Network show, but it's also played on HBO Max. Mm-hmm. It is a DC show. I'm shocked that it's on Adult Swim.
The Superman one?
Yeah.
I like that show. I do.
Yeah.
I really do.
Pretty cool. Yeah, pretty cool. It's
pretty it's like an anime version of Superman a little bit.
Yeah. And I like it. I mean, I haven't finished the season yet, but from what I saw, I believe
It's a very cute show, though. It's a very cute show.
No, it's really good. I'm just shocked that he don't want to Adult Swim. I don't understand why he don't want to Adult Swim. But
I don't understand that either. It's like so tame. It's so tame. There's nothing adult about it.
me either. I'm trying to run the same thing.
And
But it's a really good
if
show,
they
though.
played that show in the afternoon, it's no different from when they used to play Dragon Ball Z
I
in the
agree.
afternoon,
Yes,
which
I
is
agree.
more adult in my opinion.
That's true. That's true. But yeah, My
But
Adventure
again,
15
that's all
was so decent.
mismanagement from like Warner Brothers again, I
Yeah,
think.
of course. Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
My number 7. This show is a reboot show. It came out, I believe, in the 90s, but it's based on the 70s. Then they have another reboot that based on the 80s, and now they got a new
Oh, the
one.
90s show you're talking
Yeah,
about?
that 90s show. Yeah,
Yeah, I did
that,
see the first couple episodes. It was not bad. Yeah.
yeah, it's pretty good. I enjoyed it. It's a good reboot show. It did got renewed for season 2.
I still
So
think that the new kids are not as good as the old ones though.
no, of course not. Oh, no, of course not. Of course not. I
No.
mean, they try their best though, but of course they're not
Mm-hmm.
better than the original. Of course
Mm-hmm.
not. So my number 6, I got Loki season 2.
Yep, that's on my list too. That's
Yeah,
definitely a good
yeah,
show. Yeah.
yeah. Loki, oddly, out of the show, Loki always been one of my favorite out of the Marvel shows that came out on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
One of
I
my
don't. I
favorites.
don't. I don't think they should do another season.
Mm.
I think they should end it though.
I think so too. And if oddly, the ending didn't feel like it was supposed to be another season,
Yeah.
in my opinion. But Loki season 2 was really good.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's my number 6. Number 5, I got One Piece on Netflix.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I told my story about One Piece. I started watching One Piece,
Mm-hmm.
Netflix
Yeah.
version, and I started rewatching. I started watching the anime because I never watched the anime. I've been avoiding the anime for like 20 years, but
That's a lot investing right there.
yeah. And trust me, now I'm on. Last time we spoke about this, I was on 800. Now I'm pretty much almost caught up now.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
But the episodes are not long, so I guess you could catch up
yeah, no,
fast.
yeah. But Netflix version was really good. I can't wait for season 2, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it.
So okay, as somebody who's seen the anime, like the first season of the live action, does it cover like how many the first season of the show, or is it more than one season it's covered?
Yeah, it covers most of season 1 and a little part of season 2.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So I guess in season 2 of the live action, most likely do season 2
Mm-hmm.
and part of season 3.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's how they're gonna do it. Yeah, they're probably gonna do probably like 2 seasons, most likely.
Mm-hmm.
And I still gotta watch Yu Yu Hakusho that just came out on Netflix as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, my number 4. I got Only Murders in the Building season 3.
Oh, I think I'm still up to season 1. I haven't got up to that season yet.
Yeah, this show is pretty interesting. Of course, with Steve Martin,
Mm-hmm.
Martin Short, Selena Gomez, and then this season they added Paul Ward in the season and
Mm-hmm.
Mary Streep. Yeah, this show is really good. Definitely
Mm-hmm.
gotta check it out. Check it out on Hulu.
Yeah.
Okay, my number 3, which I know we can't talk about on this show, but it's a really interesting show. I got Jim B.
Yeah.
Spin off of the boys.
I just finished that last week.
Yeah, pretty interesting show. Of course,
It's
not better than the boys, of course, but
it's pretty out there. Some scenes
it
are like,
is. Yeah,
wow,
it is.
how did they get away with that? How did they get away with some of those scenes?
I mean, they were just as graphic as season 3 of the boys than season 1 of
It seems more graphic.
Yeah, but it was a wild show. But I'm looking forward to season 2 of that, and looking forward to season 4 of the boys.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely.
my number 2 show I got is The Last of Us.
Yes.
And yeah, I'm not even though I had to finish the season. This was a really great show.
Mhm.
Everything about the show was really
I never
great.
played the game, but
Me either.
Yeah.
I never played the game either. I'm a Nintendo guy, so I never played the
Mhm.
game. But the show is really good though. Definitely gotta finish it. Really good show, but we know season 2 ain't coming out to 2025.
Right.
No.
I mean, I know the storyline for the second game, so I mean, try not to read into that because it's gonna spoil you for what might come. You might not like it.
Yeah. And my number 1 is it's a show that I started watching, but this came out with season 2 this year. I got the Bear season 2.
Oh, everybody talks about that show. I really got to catch up on that.
Yeah, I didn't remember when everybody talking about it. I was just curious to watch it, so I started
Mhm.
watching it, and that show got me hooked. And
Mm.
it's a really interesting show. And of course, it talk about food, so that's another thing that I
Mhm.
like. So
Mhm.
yeah, this show is really, really good. And yeah, it's one of those shows that I literally finished in like 2 days. That's how
Mm.
good it was. Yeah,
Definitely got to check that out.
yeah. So that's my list for this year. And yeah, I look forward to see what's gonna come out for next year because I cannot even say.
One show I really liked, it was on Apple. It's called Silo.
Mm.
It's like a post-apocalyptic future where everybody, like the Earth is destroyed, and everybody lives in an underground bunker.
I feel like I heard about the show, but I never watch it.
Yeah, it has a cool twist.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
might I'm gonna check that out because that
I
sounds
think
really good.
it got renewed for a second season.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice, nice.
It's hard to get like into shows because sometimes you get into it and then they don't get a second season.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
hate
yeah.
that.
I hate that too. Like I hate watching the show, and then when you start to enjoy it, especially with a cliffhanger, and
Yeah.
then it gets canceled. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
I really I really hate that. So now
Mm-hmm.
I try my best not to get invested, but sometimes it's hard. When a show is really good, it's hard to not get invested in a certain show.
Yeah. Yeah. So what are you looking forward to next year?
Hopefully some really good shows, some really good movies, because since a lot of stuff got been on strike and been pushed back, hopefully we got something for next year.
I
I
want to
didn't,
know. I think they're saying next year is the year for Godzilla. Godzilla
mm,
seems to be very big right now.
yeah, I heard they got another Godzilla versus King Kong movie. I think.
Mm-hmm.
I know, I know they got Bad Boy 4 coming out next year. They got
That's really coming out next year. Mm?
yeah next year. It's in June. Of course, we got Deadpool 3 coming out next year. I caught the order the Sony Marvel movies next year as well.
Yeah,
Madam
there's three Sony movies coming
yeah,
out.
Madam Web, um,
Venom 3
Venom 3, and
and
yeah,
Craven.
Craven the Hunter. Yeah, yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, I thought Craven looks good.
yeah, yeah. I see. Yeah, it looks pretty interesting.
Hmm.
There's a couple more movies that I want to see for next year. I just upset that Spider Man. Of course, the third part is not be next year as originally
Right,
planned.
right.
Yeah,
I think also there's another Mad Max coming out.
Mad Max. Mm.
Hmm.
Yeah, I never watched the other Mad Max, but there's a lot of movies I gotta check out. I feel like I need to check out.
Hmm. Yeah, but
What else
I don't
coming out
know. It's
next
gonna
year
be an
for next
interesting year. It's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be as many like big budget movies.
year?
I think Hollywood's gonna probably scale back next year.
Yeah, I think more likely 2025 is where all of the big stuff is gonna come out.
It's probably gonna be Overload.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. Yeah, I think so. And also some more shows in the next year too. Like
Mm-hmm.
Umbrella Academy in the next year.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm not sure. I
I
think
think
Stranger
Cobra Kai
Things.
is also coming out.
Oh, yo, yeah, Cobra Kai
Yeah,
next year.
yeah.
Oh yeah, the new Karate Kid is next year too. Movie as
Oh
well.
wow.
Yeah,
That's gonna be an interesting one too. Like, how are they
yeah,
gonna mix the two movies?
yeah. Cause
You think they're
I
gonna
heard
bring back Jaden Smith?
maybe cause Jackie Chan is in the movie. I
And
heard.
why would he? Would they be enemies with Daniel? That would be weird.
Oh, that'd be that maybe like a karate tournament with Jackie Chan team versus
But Jackie Chan is doing kung fu.
yeah. I don't know. It could be interesting. Like I don't know how they're gonna do it. They're gonna because we still got Cobra Kai season 6
I
coming
wonder
out.
if he's playing the same character or he's just gonna be a different person.
I think the same character. I feel like it's gonna be the same character.
Because they could always say like, "Yo, I'm Mr. Miyagi's long lost brother."
True, that's true. But yeah, but I'm interested to see how they're gonna do that with
Hmm.
the new Karate Kid and Cobra Kai. Cause both is coming out next year.
And really, I kind of like Johnny more than Daniel though.
No, I do too. I do too. Actually, I felt like Daniel was becoming the villain in Cobra Kai for
I
some
wonder how
reason.
he feels about like them doing a movie without him.
Yeah, I don't know. Unless he might be a part of it. Who knows?
I
I don't
hope
know.
so.
I hope so too.
Hmm.
But I know it's more stuff coming out next year. I just can't think of what it is at the moment. I know when I get off this. I know when it's over. I'm like, oh man, now I'm up with more movies that coming out next year.
So what about you? What about your show? What are your plans for next year?
Well, next year, my show about to hit 5 year anniversary, and on January 20th.
That's a big time.
Yeah, we just hit 200 episodes.
Wow.
Last episode. So hopefully, more episodes to come. More episodes to come. More guests. And I actually got another spin-off show that I'm working on but it won't be on the podcast platform. It will be more of, I guess, I'm going to work on Patreon. I got a lot of stuff planned for next year.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I'm trying to make the next year a good year for Mr. Gentleman like the podcast.
Yeah. You gotta have me back on your show next year.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. I think we're gonna bring you back on the show. We got some more topics we're gonna talk about, probably more movies or shows and stuff like that. So I'm definitely gonna bring you back on the show, Raphael.
Yeah. Well, we can do like an old school episode. Talk about like some old school stuff.
That could definitely work. Yeah, we can definitely make that happen.
Because I know you've done some of that before.
Yeah. Cause I got 3 spin-off shows. One is a conversation about music where I talk about music. One is the old school show where I talk anything old school, and then one is Date Night Talk where I talk about relationships and dating and stuff like that. So yeah, so people got many things to choose from.
Mm-hmm.
I like the podcast. And
now, in terms of the podcasting world, right? I feel like, when you started, when I started, it was still like a niche, not everybody was doing it. But now it feels like if like everybody and your mother and your aunt and your sister, everybody's doing it,
Yeah. When I started, it wasn't a lot of people doing it, but I had people that probably started around the same time, and those people are not doing it no more.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. I know so many like disappeared.
Yeah, disappeared. And when I asked them what happened, they're like, they just say they got too busy or they just lost the love for it.
Mm-hmm.
But they keep telling me, Ken, I have that you didn't ever stop. And I just like, yeah, I just had to keep going.
I mean, you at one time were thinking about stopping too.
Yeah, I did. I be having my moments. Sometimes. Like even when you feel like that, you just gotta you just have to rethink and realize why are you doing this in the first place? What you really wanted to do? So you have to think of like the goal. Cause people gotta realize things not gonna happen overnight. You gotta work hard to build it.
Mm-hmm.
And just keep going until something happens. Cause you just never know what could happen.
Yeah.
You just have to try.
And when it stops being fun, I think that's when you stop.
Yeah, pretty much. And sometimes it's okay to take breaks. So when you take a refresh your mindset, you just come back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I think that would help me a lot now that I take breaks
because
it just helped me to replan my next move, basically.
Right. Yeah. I mean, sometimes I don't even know what the next episode is going to be about. Sometimes.
Sometimes either. Like, cause when I have guests, and then sometimes it don't work out with guests, I had to make an improv personal episode or solo episode.
Right.
Which is really hard. Most of those episodes for me be like off the dome. So I just like, dang, what am I gonna do next? So sometimes you just have to improv sometimes.
And sometimes those are the best episodes.
It does be the best episode. I agree. It'd be a lot of improv episodes that I do, and it ends up being one of my best work. And because when you do those episodes, usually from the heart.
Yeah.
Usually not really thinking about it or planning anything. You just do it how you feel.
Yeah. Well, Ken, I'm running out of time here. Thank you for having me, on your show, and thank you for being on my show.
Yes, and Raphael, thank you for having me on your show. Geeky Dad, the Dark, and the Multiverse Kids is really dope. Everybody definitely got to check out his show. And thank you again for having me. And yeah, I enjoyed myself, and we definitely got to do it again.
Yeah, definitely. And this is our big end of the year episode. It's gonna be our season finale. So I hope you all enjoy our show this year, and we're gonna have some great guests next year too. So hope you stick around and come back for our next season. Okay. Okay, that's it for this year, kids. We had a quite a
Eventful.
eventful year, right, Mother?
You can say that again.
Yeah, we had some ups, a lot of downs, right?
Let's just think about the ups. God
Yeah.
knows
One
what's
thing to
gonna
say,
be the
that's
next
Yeah,
year.
we almost lost our mom this year. Yeah,
Not yours.
the kids' mom.
Also, there were more
Yeah.
movies last year.
Obviously.
Yeah, a lot of mid movies.
What?
Superhero movies are really lame this year.
Very much.
Yeah,
That's a fact.
yeah. But let's hope next year is better.
For everything. For movies, for us as a family, for our health. As you can see, like everybody's kind of under the weather.
Oh boy, stop coughing. Okay. All right. So I hope you continue watching our, listening to our show, and give us a like, give us a rating, and tell
Yes.
people about the show, and continue listening to the show.
Please like and please hit the bell, subscribe, and like.
And Happy New Year.
And
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year.
yes, and thank you for our guests for being on our show, and I hope everybody that listens can come back to our season 4, which is going to be in January.
January? Yes, sometime in January.
Sometime in January.
And we'll make the show even better.
I mean,
And there's any-
realistically, it's going to be the same. Okay? It's going to be the same.
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Bye. Happy New Year!
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New